Mathiscookbook. Today's recipe is watermelon rasam. These are the ingredients we need to make this watermelon rasam. Take a pan and add one big ripe tomatoes to it. Make sure to use ripe tomato for best rasam. Add 1.5 cups of water to the tomatoes and add 2 green chilies that are slit lengthwise. Now add 3/4 cup of chopped watermelon to the tomatoes. You can increase or decrease the quantity of watermelon based upon your taste. Give them a quick stir. Add another 1/2 cup of water and cover the pan and cook the tomatoes and watermelon for about 5 to 6 minutes until they turn soft. Meanwhile, prepare the rasam powder. In a mixer jar, add 1 red chilli, 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 3/4 teaspoons of jeera seeds and 1/2 teaspoon of peppercorns. Grind them to a coarse powder without any water. The rasam powder is ready. Set this aside. Check on the tomatoes and watermelon. Now we can see the tomatoes and watermelon had turned soft. Add turmeric powder in this stage. The raw smell from the tomatoes and watermelon had now gone. Add required amount of salt to taste. Followed by the grounded rasam powder. If you have store-bought rasam powder, you can also use the same and make this rasam. Or if you have any homemade rasam powder, you can use that too. Meanwhile, in the same jar that we grounded the spices, add 1/2 cup of watermelon cubes and grind them to a juice. Slow down the stove to low flame and add the grounded watermelon juice. Add 1/2 teaspoon of asafoetida powder to the rasam, a handful of fresh coriander leaves, and a handful of fresh mint or pudina leaves to garnish this rasam. Mint leaves and green chilies goes well with watermelon always, so do not avoid using them for this rasam. Give them a quick stir. Let the rasam begin to boil until it comes to a frothy texture. Make sure to place the stove in a medium-low flame in this stage. Now we can see the rasam is turning frothy. This is the right consistency to make the rasam. Do not let the rasam boil in a rolling boil stage like we do for sambar. Turn off the stove immediately and cover the pan with lid to lock the flavors from the rasam. Meanwhile, make the tempering with 1 teaspoon of ghee and quarter teaspoon of mustard seeds and quarter teaspoon of jeera seeds. Once they get roasted, transfer the tempering to the rasam that is piping hot and ready. Now watermelon rasam is ready and can be served with rice or had as such like a soup. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.